Hi everyone, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we got our parts for the Mustang. This is a 96 Mustang convertible. If you saw one of the last videos, this was a free car. Big story on that in that video if you want to hear about it. The car had been repainted at some point, and these 1996 headlights are hazed over. And I had said before that there are kits that you can clean them that may give you 50% better light, 10% better light. Well, we just bypass all that, and we have ordered in the past these Eagle Eye headlights. We just ordered them off of eBay, and you can go straight to their website, but it's 1AA Auto, I think. $46 for a pair of headlights, so you can't beat that. The Turtle Wax polishing compound was like $12 for a bottle, and that doesn't include, you know, any kind of buffer attachment for your drill. So these have overspray on them from the paint job. You can see right in here there's some red, but that's okay, it doesn't interfere with the lights. It's the haze. The outer parts were really good, and a lot of the new ones were a one-piece deal. So this is two-piece, staying with the original. We also got the radiator shipped to us because of a crack right up in here. So we're going to swap these out today and show you how to do it. Okay, so you started by taking a plastic cover off of the whole front part.
Yeah, which is good that the radiator and headlights are the same job because went over everything. And then we found these little clips. They clip one of these posts, and the other two have these plastic tabs that you have to
squeeze and take off. And that's this part right here.
Spin them. So see, that one's already popped. You squeeze the two tabs, and then that's loose. Then the bottom one over here is a little harder to do. But once you see there, once you spin that piece, you can get your pliers. Maybe there's a better way to do it, but this is all I have.
So it's releasing the thread lock with it. You don't have to actually spin it off, and it just makes it push on.
So when you push the new one in, they'll just go pop out through this hole, and then they expand, and it's in.
Okay.
So pretty simple, really. And then we found on this, you'd have to loosen up that nut and kick this out. This part right here slides, but it won't come out. So they make it real easy just to reuse this one and leave the brand new one that came with the set on.
Right. And
that's probably what we'll, but if you loosen up this bolt and kick this turn signal thing out, then this would just slide right out in a little bit.
Okay.
It just runs into
So in an accident, if your headlights were smashed, that would probably be destroyed.
It'd be out anyway, probably.
Which you'd have to have like your interior light housing, but this just sits right on this end piece here, and it's on like that. This rubber cap, you just take it off and you hold the slide, take the slide off, and use the one that's already installed to make it easier for yourself.
I'm gonna go get a little tool to get in behind. That one doesn't want to turn, so I'm gonna have to do a little tricky deal.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of show you up close here while he's off. This is the nut, and I know it's hard to see, but right there. And they don't give you a lot of space to work because you've got your outer corner marker light, and you got screws there for that. You just kind of have to dissect it and see where you're going to be. Now there's a locking tab for your actual light wiring harness, and you gotta lift that up and pull it out the back. Everything is absolutely direct fit, so this'll look real good.
Try to get this thing in there.
when you need to have almost like a second screwdriver, these picks. This is a Pittsburgh set that we picked up, and it's got all different sizes. See, different angles even. We grab these from our toolboxes all the time.
Yeah, see, this just kind of comes out on an angle if you want it to. I think that's probably how we'll do it. Mm-hmm. And then this deal, they're probably pretty brittle, so I'm always careful with them.
Yeah. Now, the original headlights say Sylvania and Ford on them, where the other ones say, you know, made in Taiwan. But they come ready with the light bulbs. And what were the light bulbs set for the rear that we just did? Like $13 for one bulb at one store, or $7?
The backup lights for the Buick were $4 for 2 at Menards. And the same brand, same number at O'Reilly's was almost $8.
Yeah.
It's like the non-automotive store has better deals on all that stuff, batteries. Anyway.
Yeah.
So basically, I wouldn't have had to take this clip out on either side. I just didn't know.
Okay.
Because we didn't know we were going to probably leave these. So you don't have the hard one to do is the clip, and you don't have to do it.
So what I was getting at about the headlights is you have to go this far just to get the headlight out to change the bulb, right?
No.
Because it's in there?
No, it's right here. You don't have to do this to switch your headlights.
Oh, okay.
And that is must be a Ford thing. That little ring. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Well, you can just leave it there. Yeah.
So, looks like a Chevy pickup one, that black stuff on the end.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, yes, you could go this far just to change your headlight.
You don't have to do this.
Because a lot of people are switching to LED because they have such hazed lenses. But it's overall, you know, light bulbs included and ready to go. It's just direct fit swap out.
Yeah, so these are good bulbs.
Uh-huh. So if somebody, you know, needs some 96 headlights and they don't mind the glazing, we're going to put these up for sale because we always try to have everything super clear and good. It makes a big difference. The car has fairly low miles, but because it's been repainted and everything, those headlights really made it look bad. I don't know if the top had ever been replaced or not. It looks like maybe it has, but it's just in super good condition. Yeah. And the headlights just completely made it look like a 96. But hubcap thing is coming. Should be here by next week.
So yeah, you can. Here's the little clip. They give you a new clip. Mm-hmm. I'll use the new clip.
Yeah.
Maybe just not the assembly part. And then... Yeah, because these are all rusty.
Okay.
Yeah. Not bad. So we got to compare that one that we were turning this on. I think they're kind of preset. We'll just put it where it should be.
Okay.
Difficulties is getting these are adjustable. You gotta get these facing the right way. And then this one has to go. Oh, it has to be turned just right.
Because it's on a pivoting ball, right?
Well, this deal here has to slide right in that.
Yeah.
This one too. That's weird.
See, you've only got this space here to slide it into on both sides. There's no room. It's got to be perfectly lined up.
Yeah.
And out of the box,
that has to go.
They're on these pivoting pieces right here, so you got to get it just right. Got to have them lined up straight, I guess, beforehand.
Yeah, that sucks. So this one, yep, they have to be in these little runners.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
Well, I wasn't listening. I'm paying attention to me.
He just tries to get right into the job and...
Oh, and it only can be one way. It's got to be like... Is that right?
Uh-huh.
No, I guess it could be either way. Which explains why they don't really like to turn on the other side, because I didn't realize this thing is in this channel. So... Okay.
So when it just goes in real snug.
They just pop in.
Uh-huh.
So then those little tabs you'll see down in here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I see it.
They just... And then this one needs the clip. So
once you get it through... it just sits there with that locking tab on this side, the inside part of the engine bay, or...
It's like these want to go in straight down.
Yeah, see, this would be really bad. It goes all across the whole front if your inside holder part is broke. And that's all plastic too.
Okay, that clips in, Britt.
Okay. Good.
I don't know how good it is like this, but we can deal with that. We'll have to drive it up to the shop in the dark and see if they're all wonky. Now that we know how to get them out easy, you can remove them, spin them. So it's not easy. Like the old trucks, you had an adjusting screw that was right here for you all the time.
Right.
And you could just go up and down and back and forth. These...
Yeah, on my old car, there would be something coming out of the top here that you could just grab a hold of with some pliers or a socket and make your adjustment for your angle. Because you don't want one headlight going one way.
It looks wonky. It looks like it's too far over in the ditch, but basically copied the old one. So now I can put that in. So.
All right, well, show us a little better.
You want to see this up
Mr.
close?
First try, yeah.
Yeah, we're on a learning curve here.
We've done headlights before.
These slots, and probably depending on how you want to be able to take these out of the car with getting to these, you can put them this way or that. And then same deal on the two bottoms.
So this is where he was talking about your adjustment.
This is your adjustment for up and down, because this one doesn't change. This pivot right here is your pivot point. That's also adjustable. But if you didn't mess with this one, this would be your in and out, and this would be your up and down, right, like that. So that's something we'll have to kind of do in the dark. And so yeah, the hardest part is getting this lined up and these two at the same time to slide in these little runners right here.
And I'll tell you, this stuff isn't hard. I mean, short of you know, finding your screws and having the right tools running back and forth and filming it. You know, it's like 10 minutes a piece.
Yeah, it's just first time, you know. We had no idea how to even get them out.
We're not as accustomed to the Ford products for swapping things. He's been driving old 60 and 70 Chevys and 50 Chevys and, you know, whatever our whole life. So this is our third pair of headlight swap outs. We did our Suburban, we did the Buick right here, and the Buick now has been a year, and it was the same situation. We bought the car new, they were super glazed over, and the only thing I'll tell you that was bad about these is this rubber on the side wasn't attached when they came, and this part here was catching some wind and it came off, but I kept kind of putting off gluing them. They're under warranty, so I wasn't concerned about it. These don't have the rubber gasket around them at all. Just the outer marker light has a gasket. But workability where they're not hazing back over quickly or anything. And I don't do automatic car washes. That is a lot of the damage with these, is that spinner brush that goes across your car scratches them because the car before you had a bunch of dirt.
Alright.
We just kind of figure a bottle of car wash solution is what it costs for one car wash or less, and it lasts you many car washes. So you get, 2 months of car washes at home for what it costs.
Alright.
To go through a drive-through. We're cheap.
Thrifty. Frugal.
Yeah.
I think they look like they're kicked outward a bit, but we'll see when it gets dark.
Well, there's not a big uneven, this is even right here. So I think that's kind of your tell that they're where they're supposed to be. This one looks like there's a bigger gap.
So if we have to pull them back out and put it in better, this one will be screwed in and it'll suck that headlight in like that. But that wasn't too bad. It's just different than what we're used to. Just Ford,
Okay. Well, that was easy enough.
I think that looks better.
He told me yesterday when the parts showed up, you're going to grab the boys and make a video about changing the radiator and the headlights.
There. Show you color.
I could do it, but, I'm the filming person today.
Look at that.
Way different. Yeah.
You can't even see anything when you're out working at night.
Yeah. Which is fine if you're not out driving at night, but I bet you any younger person buying a Mustang is going to need some headlights.
So now
They stay up a little later than us old folks.
looks like this and this. Unhook all the hoses and tubes and see if we can get her out of there.
Alright, next job is going to be the radiator. So that's it for the 96 Mustang headlight swap out, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.